Hello everyone. Just a few years ago, these technologies were everywhere, but today they are almost gone. Smartphones, electric cars, modern AI robots, and the same thing is about to happen again. In the next 5 years, some of the technologies we use every day may completely get disappear. Passwords, cash, traditional television, even car keys. But the real question is, are we ready for the future that is replacing them? So in this video, I'm going to share the technologies that may vanish sooner than you think. So let me ask you something interesting. 20 years ago, people carried DVD collections, CD players, and paper maps everywhere they went. Today, many young people have never even used them. Technology evolves faster than any other force in human history. And when something better appears, the old technology quietly gets disappeared. Think about this. Just a decade ago, we used landline phones, USB drives everywhere, physical movie rentals, printed travel tickets. Today, most of those things are already fading away. So here is the real question for today's: which technology we use today might completely disappear in the next 5 years? And more importantly, what does that mean for you, future? Because understanding technological change is not about predicting gadgets, it's about understanding how the world is transforming. Why technology disappears? Technology rarely disappears because it fails. It disappears because something better replaces it. History shows a clear pattern. When a new technology becomes faster, cheaper, easier, more convenient, the old one slowly fades away. Think about the shift from film cameras to the smartphones, or the shift from physical music to streaming platforms. Every major technological transition follows the same principle. Human beings naturally choose convenience and efficiency, but technological change also teaches us something deeper. It reminds us that progress is constant, and those who adapt to change are the ones who thrive in the future. First technology, passwords. Let's start with something we all deal with every day. Passwords. Today, almost every website requires a password. But passwords have a huge problem. They are inconvenient and insecure. Millions of accounts are hacked every year because people reuse weak passwords. This is why the technology industry is moving towards something better. The future of authentication will likely include face recognition, fingerprint login, biometric authentication, passkeys stored securely on the devices. Instead of remembering dozens of passwords, your identity will become the password. Your face, your fingerprint, your device. This shift is already happening today. Major companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are already introducing passwordless authentication systems. And within a few years, passwords may become a thing of the past. Second technology, cash payments. Cash has been part of human civilization for thousands of years, but today we are witnessing one of the biggest financial transformations in the history. Digital payments are rapidly replacing physical money. Mobile wallets, contactless payments, and QR codes are becoming the norm in many countries. You can now buy food, pay bills, and even donate money with just a smartphone. But this raises an important controversy. Some people ask, will cash disappear completely? The answer is probably no. Cash will likely continue to exist, but its role will become smaller and smaller. Digital payments are simply faster, safer, and more convenient. And as technology evolves, financial systems will continue to become more digital. Third technology, traditional television. There was a time when families gathered around the television at a specific time every evening. If you missed your favorite show, you had to wait for a rerun. But streaming platforms changed everything. Today, viewers expect to watch what they want, when they want, on any device they want. Platforms like Netflix, YouTube, and other streaming services have completely transformed the entertainment. Traditional broadcasting is slowly losing relevance. And the most exciting part is this: the internet has democratized media. Today, anyone with creativity and passion can reach millions of viewers worldwide. The future of media is no longer controlled only by big television networks. It belongs to creators, storytellers, and the innovators. Fourth technology, manual customer service. Another major transformation is happening in customer service. In the past, companies relied heavily on large call centers. Customers had to wait on hold for long periods of time just to ask simple questions. Today, artificial intelligence is changing this experience. AI chatbots and virtual assistants can now answer common questions, solve basic problems, provide instant responses. This creates an important debate. Some people worry that automation will eliminate jobs, but history shows a different pattern. Technology doesn't simply remove jobs, it transforms them. Routine tasks become automated, while human focus on creative problem solving, empathy, and complex decision making. Fifth technology, traditional keys. Have you ever lost your house key or locked yourself out of your home? Traditional keys are surprisingly inefficient. That's why smart home technology is rapidly changing how we access the buildings. Smart locks now allow people to unlock doors using smartphones, digital codes, biometric recognition. Some systems even allow homeowners to grant temporary access remotely. Imagine letting a friend or delivery person enter your home while you are away. This level of convenience and security is reshaping how we interact with our living spaces. And over time, traditional metal keys may become increasingly rare. Sixth, technology, fossil fuel cars. Transportation is another area undergoing dramatic change. For over a century, the world has relied on gasoline, and diesel vehicles, but electric vehicles are rapidly gaining popularity. Electric cars offer several advantages: lower emissions, reduced fuel cost, fewer mechanical parts. Governments around the world are encouraging the transition towards cleaner energy. But this transition also raises questions. Some critics argue that electric vehicles still depends on battery production and mining, and that debate is important because technological progress should always aim for both innovation and sustainability. The goal is not just to replacing one technology with another. The goal is building a future that benefits both people and the planet. Controversy: is technology moving too fast? Many people feel that technological change is happening too quickly. Artificial intelligence, automation, and digital transformation are reshaping industries at an incredible speed. Some worry about job displacement, privacy concerns, data security. These concerns are valid, but history also shows that every technological revolution creates new opportunities. When automobiles replaced horses, entire industries were created. Automotive engineering, road infrastructure, logistic networks. Similarly, today's technology will create new fields we cannot yet imagine. The key is not resisting change, the key is learning and adapting. Jobs of the future. While some technologies disappear, new opportunities always emerge. Some of the fastest growing fields today includes artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, renewable energy, robotics, digital content creation. The future will reward people who develop skills that machines cannot easily replicate. Creativity, critical thinking, empathy, innovation, these qualities will always remain valuable. Instead of fearing technology, we should focus on preparing ourselves for the opportunities it creates. History teaches us one powerful lesson: change is inevitable. Every generation faces technological transformation. Some people resist it, others embrace it. The people who succeed are those who choose to adapt and grow. The future is not something to fear, it is something to prepare for. So, here is a question I want you to think about. What skills should you start learning today to prepare for tomorrow's world? Because technology will continue evolving, but human potential will always be the most powerful force of all. And the future belongs to those who are willing to evolve with it. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye bye.